Hey traders, Arjun here. Rahul gets a call from his friend. Tata Steel is at 120. It was 130 last week. His friend says it's cheap now, buy more. This is the most dangerous advice in all of trading. Cheap can always get cheaper, and the graveyard of blown-up accounts is filled with traders who kept buying more of a falling stock because it was cheap. Today, Rahul learns the hardest lesson of his life. Rahul's averaging down disaster. Averaging down means buying more shares of a stock that is going against you. The goal is to lower your average purchase price. You bought at 130. It drops to 120. You buy more. Now your average price is 125 instead of 130. Sounds smart, right? You have lowered your average. The problem is, you have also doubled your position size. In a stock that is telling you it wants to go lower, you are adding to a loser. Tata Steel. Rahul buys 25 shares at 130. His friend is bullish. It drops to 120. His friend says buy more, it is cheap now. Rahul buys 25 more shares. Average cost 125. Then it drops to 110. His friend says this is a gift. Rahul buys 25 more. Average cost 120. Then it drops to 100. Desperate now. Rahul buys 25 more. He now holds 100 shares at an average of 115. The stock is at 100. He is sitting on a loss of 1,500 rupees, and it is still falling. Let's do the math. If Rahul had just held his original 25 shares at 130 and the stock drops to 95, his loss would be 25 shares times 35 rupees. That is 875 rupees. Painful, but survivable. Instead, by averaging down, he holds 100 shares at average 115. Stock at 95. Loss is 100 shares times 20 rupees. That is 2,000 rupees. Averaging down did not reduce his loss. It more than doubled it. From 875 to 2,000. Why do people average down? 3 reasons. First, ego. Admitting you were wrong is painful. Buying more feels like you're still right, just early. Second, hope. It has to come back. It always does, right? Wrong. Some stocks never recover. Third, sunk cost fallacy. I've already lost so much, I might as well keep going. This is the same logic that keeps gamblers at the table. These are emotional reasons, not logical ones. And emotions destroy accounts. When does the falling stop? Here is the uncomfortable truth. Cheap can always get cheaper. 100 can go to 80. 80 can go to 60. 60 can go to 40. There is no floor until 0. Traders who average down keep saying this is the bottom. But they said that at 120, and at 110, and at 100. Every level felt like the bottom until it was not. The stock does not know or care about your average price. Is averaging down ever okay? For long-term investors in fundamentally strong companies, yes. If you're investing for 10 years and the company's business is solid, buying more at lower prices can work. Warren Buffett does this. But here is the critical difference. Buffett is investing for decades with money he does not need. If you're a trader with a time horizon of days or weeks, averaging down is a death sentence. Traders cut losers fast. They do not add to them. Let's compare. Averaging down. The stock goes against you. You add more shares. Your position gets bigger as you lose money. This is what amateurs do. Pyramiding. The stock goes in your favor. You add more shares. Your position gets bigger as you make money. This is what professionals do. The amateur adds to losers and cuts winners. The professional cuts losers and adds to winners. This single difference separates the 90% who lose from the 10% who win. Rahul's averaging down rules. 1. Never add to a losing trade. If it is going against you, you are wrong. Accept it. 2. Cut your losses fast instead of adding to them. 3. If you feel the urge to average down, close the trade instead. 4. Cheap can always get cheaper. There is no such thing as too low. 5. Add to winners, not losers. That is pyramiding, and it works. 6. The stock does not know your average price. It does not care. Averaging down feels smart. It feels logical. That is what makes it so dangerous. The market rewards those who cut losers and ride winners, not those who double down on mistakes. If you understand it, it is simple. I am Arjun. Follow for more stories from Rahul's journey.